remembering is easy. And in this video, we're going to learn an important topic called the earth. Okay, now let's go to my first topic. My first topic is the formation of the earth. How was the planets formed first? Before, that is the 4,600 million years ago, the solar system was just a form of a cloud made up of rocks, ice and gas. How was the planets formed if you ask means? The cloud was formed like a disk of material around the young sun's equator. These disk materials started to join together to form a planet. But how was the earth formed? The earth was also just a small disk. But what happened later? The earth was formed from colliding rocks. What is colliding? Colliding is like joining or battling each other. The earth and the rocks were stuck together. Due to the heat of the collisions caused the earth to glow red in color. From the present 4,500 million years ago, the surface of the earth was starting to cool down to form the lithosphere or the structure of the earth called the crust. This is how the structure of the earth was also created. Before, in the olden days, the continents broke up and reformed, gradually moving to their present positions, that is America, North America, South America, Asia, Antarctica, etc. This is how the earth has been formed. Here, through the picture, you can identify the earth. Okay, now I want to go to my next topic, the 3 layers of the earth. Now, what is the first layer? Crust. I want to give information about this crust. The crust is the solid outermost layer of the earth. It is relatively a thin layer. The upper part of the crust is called a continental crust, that is 35 kilometers thick, and the lower part of the crust is called the oceanic crust, which is 5 kilometers thick. The continental crust is made up of silica, that is Si, and aluminium, Al, and it is so called the Cl. The oceanic crust is made up of silica, that is Si, and magnesium, Ma, and therefore also called as Sema. The average density of the crust is about 3.0 grams per cubic centimeter. The outer crust has soil. This provides us most of the minerals for our use. Okay, now what is the second layer? The second layer is called the mantle. Just beneath the crust is a 2,900 kilometer thick layer called the mantle. It lies between the crust and the core. The core is the third layer. It is made up of dense and heavy materials such as iron and magnesium. The average density ranges between 3.5 grams to 5.5 grams cubic centimeter. The temperature in the mantle is very high, where magma is found in this layer. The magma is the hot rocks which comes out from the volcano. Okay, now I want to go to my last layer, the core. The core lies below the mantle and around the center of the earth. It is also called the barosphere. The average radius of the core is about 3,500 kilometers. It is made up of heavy metals such as nickel and iron. Therefore, it is also called knife. Ni stands for nickel and Fe stands for iron. The temperature of this layer varies between 2,000 Celsius and 5000 degrees Celsius. Oh my God, 100 degrees Celsius is the burning point, but 2200 degrees Celsius and 5000 degrees Celsius is unbelievable for a human to go there. The average density ranges between 5.0 gram and 13.0 gram per cubic centimeter. These three, the crust, mantle and core, together form the structure of the earth. If you want a comedy example, you can take the layers of the onion. Okay friends, I hope you have understood the formation of the earth and the structure of the earth. Now I just want to give a small information about the earth. Okay, now let's go. The earth is about 460 crore years old. Its surface has been undergoing changes throughout these years. We still have very limited information about what is inside our earth. Okay. A detailed study of the interior of the earth is done by geologists. An elementary knowledge about the earth's structure is necessary to understand the nature of the changes that take place on the surface of the earth. It is impossible to reach the center of the earth because the temperature inside increases with the increase in depth. The temperature at the center is estimated to be about 5000 degrees Celsius. Thus, it is not possible to assess direct information about the interior of the earth. Most of our knowledge about the earth's structure and interior, based on the density of the materials and the behavior of the earthquake waves, these waves reveal that the earth behaves like a solid body up to a depth of about 2900 km from the surface. The earth is the third of the eight planets that orbit the sun. It is the largest and densest rocky planet and the only one known to support life. About 70% of the Earth's surface is covered by water, which is not found in liquid form on the surface of any other planet. The water of our Earth is of three: the ice, that is solid; the water, that is liquid; the water vapor, that is gaseous. The average density of the Earth is about 5.5 gram per cubic centimeter. The Earth is not composed of uniform material. The materials of the inner layers are heavier than the outer layers. The density of the rocks, that is the inside or inner layers, are heavier than of the outer layers, the materials. The density of the rocks increases towards the center. I hope you understood, friends, and I just want to say thank you for one and all watching my video. And if you like this video, subscribe it, like it and share it. Thank you, friends.